This is lesson 5.1, division patterns. It is found on pages 205 through 208 in your workbooks. So this morning at about 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, my neighbor rings my doorbell. I mean, goodness. 3 o'clock in the morning, did you really have to do that? Of course, good thing I was still up playing my drums. But kind of rude to ring someone's doorbell at 3 o'clock. Moving along. So our learning target for this lesson is going to be use place value and division facts to find quotients. All right, and hopefully by the end you can do it on your own. So our look back, we're going to find the missing factor, then write a related division equation. All right, so something times 3 is 15. Well, from your math facts, you should know that 5 times 3 is 15. If we did it the opposite, it would be 15 divided by 3 equals 5. Because we do it the opposite. 15 divided by 3 equals 5. Just go that way, the opposite way. All right, so 5 times 3, we get that 1 0, so we're going to put 1 0 there. So 150 divided by 3 equals 50. And then, how many zeros are here? 2, so it's going to be 500. 500 times 3 equals 1,500. And if we do it the opposite way, it would be 1,500 divided by 3 equals 500. Right, and then what times 3? Still times 3, isn't it? When we do math facts, so 5 times 30, so 150 divided by 30 equals 5. And then we've got 2 here and 1 here, so it's going to be 50 times 30, so 1,500 divided by 30 equals 50. And then we've got 3 here, so we've got 500. So 1,000, or 15,000 that is, divided by 30 equals 500. Okay? So use the pattern above to explain how finding 35 divided by 7 can help you find 350 divided by 70, and here's what we'll say. We use the math fact 35 divided by 7 and subtract the zeros. Remember, in multiplication we added the zeros. In division you're subtracting them. Let me show you. So we got 350 divided by 70. So we're going to use the math fact 35 divided by 7. 35 divided by 7 is 5. 1 0 minus 1 0, we don't put any zeros there. And we're going to see that in our in-class practice. Our book is going to use the example in a different way, but we're going to see that we can use the same pattern as we used in multiplying whole numbers with zeros, with powers of 10. But instead of adding them, we subtract them. All right, so let's look at our key concept. Division patterns. Find the quotient of 6,300 divided by 7. So they do this. They do a division fact. 63 divided by 7 equals 9. And then 6,300 divided by 7 is 63 hundredths divided by 7. So we're going to use place value, right, and then divide. 63 divided by 7 is 9. But it's 9 hundredths, so 900, so 63 divided by 7 equals, or 6,300 divided by 7 equals 900. But I want you to see, they've got 2 zeros here, no zeros here. So 63 divided by 7 is 9, 2 zeros left. All right, and then they say find the quotient 1,200 divided by 40. So think 12 divided by 4 is 3. So we got our math fact there. 1,200 divided by 40 equals 120 tens divided by 4 tens equals 30. So 1,000, I keep wanting to say 120. 1,200 divided by 40 equals 30, but we can also say this. So 1,200 divided by 40, right? We got 12 divided by 4, that's 3, and take 2 zeros minus 1 zero is 1 zero. So they're basically doing it the same way. They're just using place value a lot more. As long as we understand that we're using place value, then I think doing this strategy is simpler when we take the zeros and subtract them, just like in multiplication we added them. Because look, if we do 30 times 40, it's going to equal 1,200, because we got 3 times 4 equals 12. 1, 2 zeros, 1, 2 zeros. So division is the opposite. 12 divided by 4 equals 3. 2 zeros minus 1 zero, 1 zero. So when we're doing our in-class practice, we're going to be doing the zeros, right? So that we can use, I think, a simpler algorithm there. All right, so let's do some in-class practice. I'm going to do 1 and 2 with you, and then I want you to do 3 and 4. All right, so 25 divided by 5 is 5. 2 zeros minus no zeros is 2 zeros. 8 divided by 4, we've got 2, and 2 zero minus 0 zeros is 2 zeros. All right? You solve 3 and 4, and then we'll go over it. Well, if you're having trouble with your division facts, remember you can use your multiplication chart to find your division facts. So make sure you're doing that if you need some help with it. All right, so 56 divided by 7 is 8. 2 zeros minus no zeros is 2 zeros. And then 8 divided by 2 is 4. 3 zeros minus no zeros is 3 zeros. All right, I'm going to solve 5 and 6 with you, and then you can solve 7 and 8. So 42 divided by 6 is 7. 1 zero minus 1 zero, no zeros. I'm not going to put any zeros there. Now, some of you are like, I can't do 3 divided by 5. Yes, but you can do 30 divided by 5. 30 divided by 5 is 6. Now look, I'm using 30 and 5. So it's 1 zero minus 1 zero, no zeros. All right? Keep that in mind as you do the next two. All right? 7 and 8, do on your own, and then we'll go over it. All right, so 16 divided by 4 is 4. 1 zero minus 1 zero is no zeros. 54 divided by 9 is 6. 2 zeros minus 1 zero, 1 zero. All right, go ahead and do 9 and 10, and then we'll go over it. All right, 81 divided by 9 is 9. 2 zeros minus 1 zero, 1 zero. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 3 zeros minus 1 zero, 2 zeros. All right, well, number 11 wants us to find the missing number, and it wants to know something divided by 40 equals 8. Well, if I do it the opposite, I can do 8 times 4 is 32. Well, something minus 1 is 0, right? Some kind of 0, some number of zeros minus 1 is 0, so I know that 1 minus 1 is 0. All right? Try out number 12, and then we'll go over it. All right, so 6 times 6 is 36. 1 zero minus 1 zero is no zeros. All right, I will solve number 13 with you, and then you can do number 14. So 9 times 8 is 72. So 2 zeros minus 1 zero is 1 zero. All right, go ahead and do number 14, and then we'll go over it. Alrighty, so 6 times 6 is 36. Well, 2 zeros minus 1 0 is 1 0. And it wants us to explain on number 15 how to use 45 divided by 5 to find 4,500 divided by 90. Alright, I want you to write down what we've been doing. Okay? In your own words, write down what we've been doing, and then we'll go over it. Alright, this is what I'm saying. We divide 45 by 9 to get 5, then subtract 1 0 from the 2 zeros to get 50. So 45 divided by 9 is 5. 2 zeros minus 1 0, 1 0. You don't have to write something exactly like that, but something close to that, because I want you to be able to express in writing how you explain how to use division facts and subtracting zeros. Alright, well, let's go on to number 16, our test prep. Select all the expressions that have a quotient of 70. I want you to go ahead and do that, and then we'll go over it. So they're all going to be 7, because 28 divided by 4 is 7. Well, 2 zeros minus 1 0, that's 1 0. 2 zeros minus no zeros is 2 zeros, that's not it. 1 0 minus 1 0 is no zeros, that's not it. 1 0 minus no zeros is 1 0. Alright, so A and D. So number 17 is matching. I'm going to match each expression with its quotient. I want you to go ahead and try that out. Go ahead and try those 4, and then we'll go over them. Alright, so 48 divided by 12 is 4. So it's going to be here. 30 divided by 6 is 5. It's going to be over here. 24 divided by 8 is 3. It's going to be right here. 32 divided by 16 is 2. Well, alrighty. Number 18, we're going to complete the division fact wheels. I'm going to do the first one. I want you to do the next 2 so that you can see what's going on here. So 24 is being divided by all these numbers, right? So 24 divided by 1 is 24. 24 divided by 2 is 12. 24 divided by 3 is 8. 24 divided by 4 is 6. 24 divided by 6 is 4. 24 divided by 8 is 3. 24 divided by 12 is 2. And then 24 divided by 24, of course, is 1. Alright, so you'll be able to use your math fact chart on most of these numbers. Some of them you're going to have to think about. Alright, so go ahead and do those next 2 wheels, and then we'll go over it. Alright, so 18 divided by 1 is 18, because any number divided by 1 is that number. 18 divided by 2 is 9. 18 divided by 3 is 6. 18 divided by 6 is 3. 18 divided by 2, no. 18 divided by 9 is 2. Got ahead of myself there. Then 18 divided by 18 is 1, because any number divided by itself is 1. 20 divided by 1 is 20. 20 divided by 2 is 10. 20 divided by 4 is 5. 20 divided by 5 is 4. 20 divided by 10 is 2. And 20 divided by 20 is 1. Alright, let's connect this to real life. In our test prep example, a blue whale's heart beats once every 10 seconds. How many times does a blue whale's heart beat in 1 hour? So 60 times 60 is 3,600. See, that's how many seconds are in 1 hour. So 3,600 divided by 10 is 360. So boom, that's where they get that. Yeah, you had to know that once every 10 seconds, so how many times does the blue whale's heart beat in 1 hour? Yeah, so they took 10 seconds and divided it by, or divided 3,600 by 10, sorry, to get 360. Well, all right. Knowing that, thinking about that, solve number 19. Alright, so we already know that there's 3,600 seconds in 1 hour, because our real life example gave us that. So once every 2 seconds, we're going to divide it by 2 36 divided by 2 is 18. 2 zeros. All right. Hopefully you're catching on to that. All right. Number 20 is a dig deeper question. And I tell you what, you get this one correct, I'll give you some Jolly Ranchers, right? Because it's a rather difficult one. So if you get it, I will be totally impressed and give you some Jolly Ranchers. All right, so an automated teller machine, or ATM, has only $20 bills. At the start of the day, it has $10,000. 180 $20 bills are withdrawn throughout the day. How many $20 bills does the ATM have left? So, we got 10,000. What are we going to divide it by? Yeah, 20. So, 10,000 divided by 20. So at the beginning of the day, 10 divided by 2 is 5. 3 zeros minus 1 zero, 2 zeros. So it had 500 bills at the beginning. Did you do that one first? And then 180 are withdrawn. So 0, 10, 320 bills are left. Yeah, you had to do some division and then some subtraction on that one. You impressed me if you got that right. All right, number 21. Go ahead, read and solve that one, and then we'll go over it. All right, a forest has 50,000 equally distributed sequoia trees. The area of the forest is 100 square miles. How many sequoia trees are in 1 square mile? So all we needed to do is do 50,000 divided by 100. 5 divided by 1 is 5. 4 zeros minus 2 zeros, 2 zeros, 500. All right, and let's look back at our learning target. Use place value and division facts to find quotients. Hopefully you're at a 3. Hopefully you can divide a multiple of 10, 100, or 1,000 by a one-digit number. We were doing that. Hopefully you can divide a multiple of 10, 100, or 1,000 by a multiple of 10, right? And then you can explain how to use place value and division facts to divide tens, hundreds, or thousands, right? You can explain that you're using a math fact and then you're subtracting the zeros in each of those numbers. Well, of course, I love you. If you need some help, I'll be glad to give it to you. All you need to do is ask. And of course, you peeps who know exactly what's going on and feel like you can help people can do that. All right, y'all have a good one.